Okay, are we finally live? That's the thing, though. Alright, we are live, alright, man. Oh, that thumbnail is too goddamn
Are we there
funny.
yet?
Morning.
Professor, I admit there are
This way.
Wreck the testing ground floor again.
Look,
Who are you? Lynette.
Hold on.
Lynette.
Let's pause here for a second.
Void worms have been unusually active lately. We really need to finalize a countermeasure soon. How's the defense array holding up?
It took heavy damage in the last major void storm. The Department of Engineering is pushing extra manpower to repair the lore device.
We need to restore remote control of both the defense array and the lure device, and fast. If not, we'll be at a serious disadvantage.
Alright, there we go.
Worst case, we'll have to send a suitable resonator to handle it manually.
Yes, sir.
But that area is too close to void worm territory. It's too dangerous. Professor, we can't gamble with the safety of our faculty and students.
Technically, we could.
That's exactly why we must learn the cause of this void storm cycle's irregularity. I've only seen readings like this in simulations. I have a meeting. Please excuse me.
Looks like they're done talking. Let's head over.
Do you need something? Oh. Lene, you skipped your cultural studies class again today, didn't you?
Darn it, I almost forgot. That's because...
2 years ago. Oh my god.
You're always skirting the minimum attendance requirement. Keep this up, and only perfect scores in every subject will save you.
Understood. 3 subjects left. I'll do my best.
That's not the point. Linnea. Oh, never mind. What brings you to the office?
Miss Voss, I'm here to help him get enrolled. He's new here and still getting familiar with the place.
Yes, sir. Freshman.
Enrollment.
Freshman.
At a time like this. May I have your name? Let me check. Yes, you're on the list of new students who haven't reported yet. And you passed the synchronist test. Ah, so you're a Black Shores recommendation. That explains how you made it here during Void Storm season. All right. Identity confirmed.
Void storm season.
First, you'll need to register your personal information, then take an ID photo for your student card. If you have any questions, feel free to ask any time. As for Lene,
It's recess right now. I'll take him through enrollment and give him a quick campus tour while we're at it.
ugh, you. Fine. If you insist, I'll leave it to you.
Leave it to me. All right, freshman, let's get you enrolled.
Yo, Lene got the Heelys, bruh. Ah, yes. Register your information. Praxis member.
First up, name. Just input it right there. Your class will be assigned automatically. New students usually start in the preparatory program, but since you passed the synchronous test, you'll be placed straight into the Rebel College. Next, contact address. You can fill in your home or guardian's address.
Sky for roof, earth for bed, home is wherever I roam. Bars!
All set? Then it's time to take your ID photo. Since you're joining midterm, a lot of things aren't ready yet. That's what happened to me, too. Don't worry, those will come later.
He's spitting. Those are bars right there.
Ready? Think about what pose you want to strike.
Standard standing pose. Draw your weapon. Let me think. Arms crossed like a boss. I want to hit them with the let me think. I'm gonna hit him with the let me think.
Aw, that's pretty unique. So, is that your final choice?
Nah. Hold on, let me.
Not bad. You look cool.
Hold on. I gotta see them all.
Straight and proper. But I think you could show a bit more.
All right, what if we draw the sword?
Ooh, looking sharp. Let's go with this one.
Hell no. I think I'm gonna do the yeah.
All right, look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, good idea. Hold on a sec.
Cool
Excuse me, Miss Voss. Could you take a photo for us?
Ugh. All right. Let me see. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I was about to say there's about to be an explosion in the background. It's over.
Nice. Thanks, Miss Voss. Document uploading. Done. Let's go pick up your student card.
Yo, can I get one of those cassette tapes?
Let's see. All set. Here, keep this safe. Don't lose it.
Address unknown.
Absolutely. That card's your lifeline. It gives you access to gates, the cafeteria, even hot showers. Lose it, and you'll be roughing it.
That said, if you're fine with missing out on these little conveniences while waiting for a replacement, I suppose it's not that bad. Since you're a synchronist, it's also the only pass linked to your simulator cockpit.
Cockpit.
Our
Alright.
goal with the Exostrider is to take on the Threnodian causing the Void Storm. You know about it, right? The Exostrider. Even after all these years of research, no one knows which civilization built it. Some think it shares the same origin as the Sentinels, but no Sentinel has ever confirmed that.
Same origin as the Sentinels. I haven't gotten that feeling. Maybe it's too far away?
Where is the Exostrider?
Not here. But you saw that giant sword, right? That's its weapon. Keeping Threnodian LF-1 contained beyond the Strider Gate.
We've collected enough Exostrider components to build exclusive simulator cockpits for synchronists. With training and fine-tuning, you'll boost your synchronization rate with the Exostrider. That'll be one of your key courses going forward.
Roger.
Sounds like you're attempting some sort of artificially induced resonance.
It's a multinational project. It's inevitable some new Federation methodologies get in the mix. Don't worry. We've filtered out the extreme techniques. You could trust us. When I say you can trust us, I mean it's safe. The whole project passed the Black Shore's safety evaluation. All the nations involved approved it as well. Besides that, the Exostrider is also linked to the upcoming new solar ceremony.
Teach, don't you have another class?
I do. And you, young lady, if you know the schedule so well, why aren't you on time for your classes? Well, welcome to Star Torch Academy. With your student card, you can now burn your cassette at the Research Institute. Miss Lene, if you have time, take our new student there.
How do we get to the Research Institute?
Back to campus.
Usually, I take the Star Torch Express, or get my own ride. Since you're now officially a Star Torch student, you get an Academy-issued vehicle. Rare chance. Want to give it a try?
You bet.
Oh my god, I love, you know, Farlova just Farloving right now. She looks so out of place. Hold on. There we go. She looks
Alright,
so
let's go
out
pick
of
up your
place,
ride.
dude.
I can give you a ride to the training ground, but stay away from my signal.
Oh my god, that's fast.
Oya refused to speak with me until I solved the equation.
How about your paper? Well,
Mr. Sigma, I brought the 9th Great Mystery to pick up his vehicle.
Zero tolerance for traffic violations. Zero tolerance for risking lives. Signal intelligent guidance and management automaton. Sigma, at your service.
Huh? That's it? Pretty underwhelming intro today.
This week's student poll ranked it number 1. Miss Lene, perfect timing. I noticed that your vehicle has...
Mr. Sigma, we're here for the new students' ride. We need to get to the Research Institute for cassette burning. Top priority, you know.
Confirmed. Rover, your vehicle is ready. Please read and memorize the Star Torch traffic safety regulations. Then tick, I have read carefully, and sign.
Seeing there's a lot of flame dropping, so I'm gonna stop the stream and restart it. There we go. Hopefully that's better for the stream.
Confirmed. Thank you for your cooperation. Safe travels.
Great, let's go.
Please wait. Resuming dialogue. Scans indicate your vehicle has had 13 speeding incidents within the last 20 days. Drive safely and comply with the Academy's traffic safety rules.
Yeah.
Additionally, your unauthorized modifications fall into a gray area of the Vehicle Management Code. For your own safety, I strongly advise discontinuing all such modifications.
Man, her ass is always in trouble.
Mr. Sigma, all I did was add a turbocharger, tweak the suspension, and upgrade the brakes. Hardly a violation, wouldn't you say? Besides, compared to seniors strapping missiles and anti-gravity wheels on, I'm practically a model student.
Missiles and anti-gravity wheels? Yeah.
Yep. One senior even turned his bike into a light tank for a project. Drove it straight into an active void worm zone.
Everyone here is that wild? Some yeah, I mean.
I must note that the student committed major vehicle management code violations and breached dozens of school regulations. Severe disciplinary action was taken.
Damn,
which
he
was
got
revoked
Batista
when he
bomb.
brought back critical voidworm data.
She's frying you, Sigma.
Now's our chance. Go, go! Let's roll! And hey, this way I get to take you for a joyride.
So that's your real purpose, huh?
The Academy's got a special barrier to handle the Void Storm. Normally, it's only half active. If you ever see it fully powered up, that means we're in serious trouble.
Yeah, okay, I think this is what you call it.
See that?
The autopilot
That's the lift
mode.
to the surface. We call it the Starward Riseway. It was built alongside the giant sword left behind by the Exostrider and is one of the most important structures in Lahai Roi. The Research Institute is right at the top.
Am I driving? We dipped on Lemez to How really stream isn't like as laggy?
Ooh, the weather's really nice today. How do you feel? Settling in all right?
You flirted with the speed limit all the way.
Yeah, not bad, huh? But honestly, it's been ages since I last raced with someone else. Getting to take you for a ride like this makes my day.
You like racing that much?
Uh-huh. The roar of the engine, wind in my face. It's like I've got my destination and I'm the one calling the shots. Look, Lahai Roi's sky might be artificial, but I found more freedom under it than I've ever known anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, you've only got one life, right? Might as well live it the way you want. When to brake, hit the gas, hell, even the paint job of your ride. Doesn't matter if you're a normie or a resonator. Everyone should have that choice. That's what Star Torch Academy is to me. Before I came here, I never imagined a place like this could exist. Full of people so pure, so driven. With the resolve to burn in the search for answers. With the belief they can actually end the Void Storm and the Threnodian. And maybe break through the etheric sea to find what true freedom really looks like.
Sir.
It's beautiful, isn't it? watching them chase their dreams. It's hard not to want that for yourself.
But you're already a student here. You have what it takes to chase your dreams, too.
Yeah, you're right. But I've gotta say, things are plenty good enough right now. Oh, almost forgot. Welcome! You're now officially a Star Torch Academy student!
Cap, I want my cassette tape.
My first introduction was too rushed, so I'm doing it properly this time. I'm Lene, a second year in the preparatory program. Time flies. Feels like I just got here, and now I'm a second year. You could call me Miss Lene if you want.
Well then, pleased to meet you. Miss Lene?
Oh, hell nah.
Maybe just stick with Lene. Not really used to the whole formality thing.
Exactly.
All right, let's get moving. Time to hit the road. Woo-hoo! Keeping up with me like this? You're pretty good at driving, aren't you?
Piece of cake.
Oh, here it comes. One of my favorite tunnels. Stay close. This isn't normal. Whoa! Watch out!
Oh, hell yeah, we going up the ramp. There's my bike. We going up it again.
Whew, that was a close call. I better report that mess back to the academy.
Does this happen often?
Yeah, but it's still kind of weird. Normally the maintenance bots clear stuff up pretty quick. But seriously, your driving's amazing. You were smooth as butter dodging all that. Whoa, look! The train caught up to us.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. We're almost there.
Attention. All outbound trains to the surface are temporarily suspended. For assistance, please contact station staff. Due to an unexpected incident along the route ahead, trains to Star Torch Academy are expected to be delayed by 45 minutes.
The wheels
Almost
even
there.
moving. Am I
Still keeping up?
tripping?
Always.
Lene?
You good, buddy?
What?
Something on your mind?
Not really. Just on the way here, I thought I saw more void storm zones than usual. Makes you wonder. But that's not for me to worry about. Priority is getting your cassette burned. Look over there. See that floating structure along the track? That's the Space Trek Collective. From here, you can take the Star Torch Express straight inside. Yep, they connect Lahai to the surface Frostlands. But with all these void storms, surface trips, except for the supply runs, are on hold. Every train turns back here once it reaches the Institute. Well, my mission's done. Once you're inside, someone will take you to the cassette burning room. If you have questions, find Professor Mornier. She looks aloof, but trust me, she's cool. And she's one of the few willing to race me. I'd love to stick around, but I can't skip another afternoon class.
So I was just...
Don't sweat it. It's the right thing to do. When I first arrived, the seniors showed me the ropes, just like this. Go on. When you're done, I'll give you a tour of the campus. Well, time to take care of my own business.
Forgot she's a mass murderer. Bro, don't tell me the seat we're about to take is oh no, okay. We're just waiting for the train. I was about to say, don't tell me the seat we about to sleep on these on these seats, dog. Ain't no way. The Sentinel resonator, I guess. And so what would happen if the sword was moved? Would the entire academy go down? That'd be a lot of deaths. Or worse. I kinda wish I wasn't the only one getting out this train. It'd been nice to see even more new students. I'm lost. Here goes nothing. Bryn has gone offline. Yeah, she's killing someone. It's over for them.
Helios parameters stable. Huh? Void storm reading spiking again. Oh, no. That's yesterday's report. Ugh, my head. My brain's turning to data soup. Of course. This should lower the margin of error to the minimum. Oh, sorry, cassette. Cassette depository is just through the portal over there. Oh, no. What was that verification method I just thought of?
Bro's losing his mind. Supervising teacher. Bro said it was just over a portal. No door animation? I ain't reading all that. Ah, it's a glass window. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what the hilt looked like. The slow walk of doom and despair.
This is the torch of civilization and the future. Chin up. One day we'll touch the etheric sea and the universe beyond.
The cafeteria menu's not bad this week. What do you say we... Leave it to me. When you come back...
Data's running slow. Just 5 more minutes. I'll stay. Get the students out first.
Why is the still failing?
Those are just the server racks for the cassette frequency data. Stop resonating with them. At this rate, you'll trigger an overload.
Man, I ain't doing that joint on purpose.
Easy.
Her eyes glue up like she knew us. Like she know us. And you are? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sag. See?
Yes. This is our first meeting. I'm Mornier, Space Trek Collective researcher and professor at Star Torch Academy.
This was not our first meeting.
Do I not look the part? You came to burn your cassette, right? I'll take you. I know.
What was that just now?
Recollections. Recollections of past Space Trek researchers, staff, and students. Data stored in the cassettes.
Yeah, they hit me with the
More
quick time
precisely,
events.
memories. They're crucial to the continuity of self-aware consciousness. It's what makes us truly human. Lahairoi is constantly shrouded in the Void Storm, a byproduct of the Void-born Threnodian. It has the power to disintegrate the frequency of any living being. To counter this, the Institute produced cassettes, devices designed to capture and preserve a person's frequency and memories, safeguarding their very existence. The cassettes of the deceased are kept here. You likely resonated with one of the stored frequencies. It happens occasionally, but... Anyway, for now, let's get you to the burning room.
I wish we could go back and see like what frequency we resonated with, because it probably is. Is that a black cassette? Oh yeah, is that a custom one? No. Okay.
Burning protocol initiated. Resonance link confirmed. Burning in 5, 4, 3.
Abby?
Breathing seems
are we about to...
normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
Oh, we're seeing all memories!
You're awake!
Oh my god! Take a bow! Yeah, oh. Yo, this is some crazy flashbacks, dude. You will obey. I didn't even get to do that quest yet. How does he have memories from a quest I ain't do? Neither that one either. I did that one. And that one. I didn't even like... There was an event for him? I knew we were gonna see her. I knew we were gonna see those memories.
Those were my memories. But the last one...
We were here before. We know this already, but I'm just saying it again.
Something wrong? Feeling unwell?
No, I'm fine. So, this is a Rebel cassette.
Come on.
Yes.
Say what's on your chest.
Your frequency has been copied and transcribed.
I knew you before. Who were you to me?
But before it can be put into service, it needs calibration. Would you hand it over for a moment?
So that noise earlier wasn't an error. This frequency code, I've seen the exact same one in the database.
That's because we were here for over 1 month. It's stupid.
Identical codes caused a conflict during transcribing. Normally, resonators from similar origins have close matches. But a perfect match? That's almost unheard of. And stranger still, it's not in any official archive. The file is empty.
Okay, is that like my game doing that, or is that actually...
Could it have been me who left it behind? But if I deleted it myself, why leave any trace?
Could you just call it RJ1?
Just a data error. Overwriting should solve it.
Do not do that.
Understood, Professor Mornay.
Can we just leave it? Can we just leave it? No? Alright.
This frequency cassette recorder, or FCR, will alert you when a void storm appears. It also dampens the effects of the storm and stabilizes your existence here in Lahai Roy. So, keep it on you at all times.
Understood, Sensei.
But, without adequate precautions, it still won't fully protect you from the void storm's effects. Many surveyors and students have had their frequencies erased this way.
Damn.
Professor Mornay, about my frequency.
I have read your report. You're stable for now. Compared to your enrollment checkup, your rebel's curve has leveled out. But yes, your frequency still shows signs of past loss.
I wasn't even going to talk
As for the
about
void
that.
worm,
I was
there's no
going to ask how
precedent.
you know me.
No one's ever survived having their frequency devoured. Whether yours can be restored is unknown. So don't take unnecessary risks. That's rule number 1. Ask me anything you need to know.
Alright. We have the cassette tape. But can we set it? Can we set it as our thing? Damn it!
Professor Mortier, where are you? If possible, please return at once. Dr. Anson, please calm down.
What's happening?
It's about the artificial sun's launch process. The professors are arguing again.
That's the second time this month.
We can't get a word in. We need you here.
Not that my being there will help. I'll be there shortly. And you, remember to breathe. Sorry, there's an urgent matter I need to attend to. Oh, there's no need to shy away. If you're free, you can accompany me. The Research Institute is open to Star Torch students. Walking around here might give you some useful insights.
That artificial sun they spoke of.
In simple terms, it's our plan to replace the sun you see in the sky.
You're planning to replace the Exostrider's drive. Is that what the new solar ceremony is about?
You remember? Did the Black Shores tell you this?
It's the talk of the Academy now.
Right. Replacing it is critical to reactivating the Exostrider. And really, we can't stay wrapped in its warm light forever.
How far along is the research on the Exostrider? How much do we really know?
More than you'd expect, fellow researcher. I'll show you the details once we are in the lab.
Okay, see, I was just making sure that once, damn, they're just standing out in the open. I was making sure that once we got to the door, it wasn't just gonna, you know, instantly throw us into a cutscene. So I wanted to hear everything before.
Professor Mornier, what a relief to see you. Oh.
Hello.
Actually... Well then...
I appreciate your perspective, Professor Anselm. But according to Royan calculations, this launch window is the best we've had in decades.
He's wearing red. I already don't trust him.
How can you be so certain, Warren?
Okay, never
Their
mind.
optimal window is derived from those indecipherable runes, with no methodology disclosed. Even our most advanced computational systems have failed to decipher their process.
The Roya are our partners, Professor. Their calculations are unquestionable. All we can do is uphold our side of the bargain and make sure the new solar ceremony goes off without a hitch. Well then, I believe counsel from a third person may serve us well at this point.
I'm inclined to proceed with the original plan. But given the unsatisfying results from the last simulation, I understand Professor Anselm's concerns. I'll go to Beata Woods to consult with the Heliotic Six and re-verify the parameters.
What matters now is ensuring that the Institute can calculate and calibrate the reactor drive's data in time for the launch of the new sun. We all know the importance of Hyvatia in this process, and I sincerely hope you'll place more trust in it, Anselm. This is a shared achievement between the Collective and the Roya. Roy. I respect your caution and the pride you take in your work. But please, don't let past failures hold you back now.
He looks like he wants to say so. Not school appropriate.
Fine words. Just don't forget that I warned you.
What is those things next to everyone? Can I have them?
Sorry if I'm being blunt. I'm sure Professor Mornier has her reasons for bringing someone into the lab. But I recognize every face here, except yours. Mind telling me who you are?
Alright guys, back. Got some water too. Water.
Ah, so you're here to record your cassette. Though, with the Void Storm in full force...
He comes recommended by the Black Shores.
The Black Shores? I see. So you came here by the same means as Miss Chisa, correct? Would you mind sharing how you made it here? I don't deal with the Academy all that much. All I heard was that someone appeared out of nowhere outside the gates.
This may not be the right time for such questions, Professor Warren.
Oh, forgive me. Curiosity has always been my second nature. Well, if you have the Black Shores recommendation, you're certainly a student here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Warren, supervisor of this lab. Aside from the rooms marked no entry, the rest of the facility is open for student visits. I'm sure Professor Mornier will give you a thorough tour, but please don't take too long. A key member like her needs to focus on our project. Alas, my work calls. I'll leave you to it.
Sorry you had to witness their quarrel. Anyway, just like Professor Warren said, feel free to look around as you like.
Back to it. Nice proposal. Can we make a final testing window? Damn. Professor, I don't know his name, could just said it was too radical. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I hate when NPCs don't have voice lines. I like reading, but not too much. Not too much. Tradition, stabilize, lead morning, core stability 87, energy system status normal, void matter, molecules normal. Whoa. The core went down, right? Yeah, 97. Shit went down 5.3% and shot up to damn. I don't know. BT Jr., that's my homie right there. Okay, I wasn't done reading, but I wonder if that plant will become necessary for the future of everything I'm looking at.
Now that you're caught up, May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony?
Me? But I'm just a freshman.
Fresh meat.
Consider this my personal invitation. I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps into the future they've built with their own hands.
Since you put it that way, of course.
I'd be honored to witness the rise of Lahai-Roy's new sun.
Then it's settled.
Void storm detected near Sundermere. Readings
storm
rising
outbreak.
rapidly. The source is the Hyvatia detector.
Give me a full report.
Yes, Professor. Hyvatia has been compromised by the Void Storm. It's gone rogue. The defense array is activated. Their target is the Institute itself.
The Void Storm has corrupted the Hyvatia detector, a critical sensor for the reactor drive. It's off course, and now targeting us.
Wait! Someone's near the detector! Is that a student?
He's throwing hands.
Warning. Unauthorized presence detected. Institute lockdown initiated. All personnel must proceed to the nearest safe zone. All exits will be sealed in 5 minutes.
He's
What?
gone.
I never authorized this command. I can't stop it.
What's the situation?
Hyvatia's contamination triggered the highest level safety protocol. We'll all be sealed in here until the threat is neutralized.
We ain't doing all that.
I tried to stop it, but my access has been denied.
That's just denied.
Then we need to find a way to get out there.
Wait! The main train's suspended under lockdown protocol.
Professor Mornier, I need to borrow an Institute vehicle.
We have backup vehicles at the transfer gate. But how do you plan to reach it?
The same way I got in.
He should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging him into it.
We're getting dragged into it right now.
That message I just got, it's from the Fraxidus liaison.
Oh, never mind.
The Void Storm should have erased him. Yet here I am getting a message from a dead man.
You blew a cap in him?
Someone's using his comms ID. They know what I did, but haven't blown my cover. A threat? Or something else?
I wonder what was that droid that ran by.
Last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated exoswarm. Better clear them out first.
I knew they were gonna make me. I thought they would have her on one of her
That's all you got? This kind of aggression. Have these exoswarm been altered? Fraxidus must be behind it. Huh? I heard something. One more. Hey, where's the fire? Yeah. Watch the corner. Guess who? Special delivery, go boom!
Get out of here, penguins. Or whatever you are.
Huh? I heard something.
I guess these are optional slices to test the character. This is literally where you fight this thing. This is where you fight this thing for its weekly material. Oh, that guy is definitely alive. That bullet to the skull didn't kill him.
You got here quicker than I expected.
That is
No
not
hurry.
I did not
We've
expect
got
that point.
time before the main event.
You? Impossible. Who are you really?
That one guy.
The poor Fraxidus liaison you handled. Or just an innocent researcher. Huh. It's all up to you, Lene. Who you choose to be. And what you're willing to lose. That look. Still unsure, I see. I could help you out a little.
Spare me. Whatever you're planning, I'll stop it.
Oh, so the nameless fugitive is now the unseen guardian. Turn me in, and the Space Trek Collective will come for you, too. Tell me, Lene, are you really as resolute as you think? Either way, you're a problem for me. So here's a parting gift. One fitting for your new role.
Bro was spitting bars.
The same gift you've always received. Doubt and isolation.
So that one. That's why the robot attacks sometimes. Crazy. Let me borrow this game. Bro, is there about to be like a falling arcade type joint where I have to dodge rocks going down? That would be sick. No, I. I don't feel like I've been playing for 3 hours game.
Watch out! You have to go!
How did... Never mind. Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Vivatia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute.
That's all you got? Woo! Need a ride, sweetheart?
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Go over here. One more. Hey, don't blink. You'll miss the best. Guess who? You haven't seen anything
Swift
yet.
and resolute.
The fact that probably would have killed you if we weren't doing the story. Same with that. That combo would have definitely killed.
Bad time.
Now.
Keep it together.
Like, you can't send those back.
Down with the curtain.
Drive safe. Check this out. Mark.
Those didn't hit me hard. Like, the quest is the quest because I feel like I should have got hit there.
Barely made it. Thanks for the help.
So, why were you here?
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system logs and report all damages to the Institute. Check the reactor drive as well. We need to raise our security levels.
I feel like he's a spy. This guy with the blue eye.
If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class, Miss Linnae. Why are you here?
That's what I'm trying to ask.
I expect a proper explanation.
You ain't getting one.
Professor Warren, they're just students.
Quiet! I'm asking her, not you.
I noticed that Hyvatia was out of control, so I tried to stop it.
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to handle. You should have notified the Academy or the Institute immediately, not thrown yourself into danger alone.
I just acted before I could think.
Acted before you could think? Regardless of your circumstance, if you can't provide a reasonable explanation, we've reason to believe you're involved in this incident, directly or indirectly.
Its malfunction had nothing to do with me.
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you don't tell us exactly what happened, I'll have no under the Academy's confidentiality clause. Do you even remember what Star Torch stands for, Miss Linnae? What our mission is?
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You must be feeling unsettled after such an incident on your first day. Of course, I don't mean to put the blame on a student, but her actions clearly violated Academy regulations.
Linnae's behavior is suspicious, but judging by what I just saw, she didn't seem like she was trying to damage the detector. There must be another reason. Besides, it seemed she was about to tell me something before.
It was Linnae who protected me from Hyvatia's attack. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos. But she didn't. She worked with me to contain the damage. Until we know the cause for certain, punishing her is premature.
My apologies for the tone, but we must inform the Academy and investigate every possible angle behind this. The Institute has poured everything into this ceremony. If something has gone wrong, we need to uncover who is responsible.
Yeah, he
Miss
calmed
Linnae,
down.
please
Want
come with me.
someone else.
We'll address this with the faculty.
When someone else
And as a
start
witness
talking.
to the incident, I'm afraid you'll need to come as well, young man.
You're about as old as molasses.
After you.
Man said, young man.
The Academy has reviewed the incident, Professor Warren. While we share your concern over the Institute's loss, blaming a single student...
What were you doing when Hyvatia lost control, Miss Linnae? Why were you at the Institute during class hours?
I was escorting Rover to burn his cassette at the Institute. On my way back to the Academy, I noticed abnormal frequency spikes and contaminated exoswarm near Sundermere. Before I could act, I was surrounded. I tried to contact the Academy, but the Void Storm blocked communications.
I don't know.
Exoswarm remains should still be there. I assume you are already investigating them?
No such remains were found, Miss Linnae. Making things up won't help you.
That was quick. What about the surveillance cameras? They're equipped to handle void storm interference. They should have captured the exoswarm before things escalated.
They didn't. And in fact, you aren't in the footage at all. I wonder what you were doing at that time. Avoiding the cameras, perhaps?
Alright, bruh. You just want somebody to blame at this point.
What if the footage was tampered with? Her presence could have been erased.
Possible, but only if she and the exoswarm were truly there.
Since neither side can confirm that, how about we start by verifying if the footage was altered?
We should expand the scope of the investigation. Remember the security breach in the database? There might be more compromised than just today's feed.
You mean the breach that exposed a flaw in the system? Fair enough.
Do you have anything else to add, Miss Linnae? Don't worry, we're here to help you.
By the tone of his voice and his voice alone, I don't believe that.
No.
Then please remain on Academy grounds until the investigation is concluded.
Throw at her throat, dog.
One last thing, Miss Linnae. You're from the new Federation, right?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just noticed you stay at the Academy, even during breaks. Never thought of going home?
Thanks for asking, Professor. I keep in touch with my parents whenever I can. If you're implying I have some secret agenda, you'll be disappointed.
Not at all. I simply wonder if you don't want to return.
Yeah, beat his ass.
I don't
We
think
need to
that's
beat
something
this
you should
guy's
concern
ass.
yourself with, Professor.
Holy shit, is he just... He's
Let's
just
not
out
waste
of
any
pocket.
more time, Professor Warren.
This motherfucker out of pocket with all his suggestions and shit. Excuse me. But holy hell, I never wanted to hit someone more than I do
Thanks
him. No, I'm lying.
for speaking up for me.
Chris, what's his name? Christopho? Not Chris. No, is it Christopho? Christoph or whatever his name is. I want to hurt him more, especially what he did to Maya.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
You gonna ignore me?
Straight to the point, huh? I thought you let it slide like they did.
We're not letting that slide, bro.
Highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
You're not just a student, are you?
I've always wished I were just an ordinary student, but, well... Ever thought about throwing everything away? The responsibilities, the secrets you can't share, the constant weight on your shoulders, just letting it all go and living a carefree life like the rest of them? Just a passing thought. I know it's not something you'd admit to, whether you've ever wished for it or not. Not someone like you. But we're not the same. I just really want to be like the other students here.
I'm glad I don't have to touch the controller.
This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the Academy, as a student.
Is it really so important to you?
Yeah, more than I can say.
I mean, but let's be honest. Who am I to tell you you can't stay here?
I'll take your silence as a yes then. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in Lahai Roy in time. I'll complete the mission, assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert. Their mission wasn't completed.
Bodied by the void storm worm thing.
Professor Warren knows I'm from the new Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to Lahai Roy's Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Lene's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to Lahai Roy. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves when they wake up, brush their teeth, and look in the mirror.
Yeah, like,
they just
like, who would
know
Rover be
who
if
they
you're
are.
like, yeah, you just don't belong.
And do you want to be one of them?
I'd be like telling Zanny, oh, you were a part of
As
a
far as I'm
criminal
concerned, the
organization. You
Fraxidus
shouldn't be
threatens my
fighting
school life.
crime.
They're
Like,
your
what?
enemy too. We have shared interests. That's a solid basis for us to cooperate.
The only difference, I mean, I was about to say...
Student wouldn't talk like that.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, in a sense of...
Even if we solve
if
this,
you were a student, you
do
wouldn't
you think
be saying
you'd be able to look at yourself in the mirror afterward?
Like, if you were a student, you wouldn't even be one to involved in, like, the Fraxidus stuff. Like, Rover's literally built
That being
to fight
said,
these people.
I do know what matters most now. I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you. And I'll own that choice.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like a teacher.
I'm over, like, 3,000 years old, maybe even older.
All right, then. Let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. People who treat me like their friend. People worth protecting. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus are here in Lahairoi.
Let's do this. Together.
Fist bump. No, I gotta shake.
I've been holding in these words forever. Feels good to finally get him out. As for our first lead... What we do know is, Hivacia's malfunction and the contaminated exoswarm are definitely connected to this device I found. It looks like Academy tech. Maybe the Department of Engineering's lab can shed some light.
But why would the Academy allow something this dangerous to circulate freely?
Alright, so what you do is you give that to me
Maybe
because
its
you're already
appearance is
under
just a
wraps.
disguise. Or maybe it means its maker had free access to the department's resources.
We have
After
rat.
all, that contact who's been feeding me orders might still be inside the Academy.
Excuse me.
If you're ready to start making moves, I know a shortcut.
How short?
Right this way.
I mean, that wasn't a big jump rover. I don't know why you're surprised. Oh my god, I lied. Hey, yo. I mean, like, this, I mean, I guess she's a resonator, but would that still hurt? I don't think she jumped out. I actually think she teleported just like how I did. I don't, like, ain't no way. I'm gonna say, ain't no way she just jumped from there. I don't know, man. Some people in this game just do the extreme.
Found it! It was hiding pretty deep. Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory. It's triple classified, disguised as regular system data.
Which means someone hijacked the department's equipment to make this.
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. It looks like a basic calibrator, but the inside is completely different. Long story short, it stores and amplifies a tiny slice of Voidstorm frequency, just enough to make stuff designed from Exostrider tech lose control.
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
Come here, little guy.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it remotely.
So it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally a ticking time bomb. You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, I'm not letting it out of my sight.
Understandable.
So first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and device data, I can try to override the device's permissions. Get it to only activate if it resonates with me. It'll reboot during the process, though. And, there might be some noise.
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
Yes. That's why I'll need you to keep them in check during the process.
Sure. I've got you.
All right, starting now. Having someone cover my back like this. Not too bad.
Leave it to me.
I was about to say.
Endure and defy. One more time.
Yes, sir.
Quick and clean. It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. Glad we pulled it off in time.
Your hands.
You got me. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Gotten a bit rusty. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Back in the day, I would have handled this in 28 seconds flat. Because the longest reboot time for the auto defense array is 28 seconds. Sorry, back to the topic. While digging through the database, I noticed something. The Academy's mechs and the Void Matter Barrier security logs show unusual access. Someone used admin-level protocols. Also, the device's data has 3 frequency waveforms. One from Hyvatia. The other 2 are unrecognizable. Just by, browsing the Academy forum. All right. I was once tasked to hack into the Institute's database and tamper with Hyvatia's calibration data. But I didn't change anything, just threw in a few emojis and left a note telling them to upgrade their encryption. That backfired, though. Got me flagged.
Back to those waveforms. If one is Hyvatia's, then the other 2 are likely the targets for the next experiment.
I think you're right. Next, we need to figure out what those waveforms correspond to. Maybe we'll find a clue in the Lehigh Roy ecological studies. Let's head to the Space Trek archive then.
Guys, is it just me or are these boxes completely framing? Oh my.
Whose backslash exploded when it discharged?
My fault, gang.
You might want to brace yourself before Nana stumps in.
Allow me to introduce Miss Iris. She's... That's right. She's the Archives Administrator, responsible for indexing all the data here. A very reliable senior, you could say.
Hello, I'm Iris, the the Retrieval AI of the Space Trek Archive. Miss Lene and Rover, what can I help you with today?
Oh, you look beat. Everything okay, Miss Iris?
The Archive experienced a data leak recently, so I'm running system maintenance in the background. But don't worry, routine queries are still available.
We want to look up info related to this waveform data.
Searching now. Found 3,281 matching entries. Should I list them all?
That's a lot. Add these keywords: Void Storm and Exoswarm Contamination.
Understood. Narrowed down to 324 results.
Add Threnodian too.
Down to 3 results now.
Big improvement. Let's split up and review them.
Locations for those files are marked. Need anything else? Maybe some tips on your school life? Never call Mr. Sigma Traffic Illuminator, unless you're up for a 10-minute nonstop high-speed chase.
Throws praising the Iris. Alright.
Why does Iris keep flagging my thesis submissions?
Huh. Void Matter Storm Surveyor Amplifier Module Manufacturing Manual. This is the original manufacturing record for the device Lene found. Could be useful.
Could be.
Flagging my thesis submissions.
Determining exoswarm contamination thresholds via synchronous accelerators. Tensor renormalization of the Void Storm's frequency. Looks like it's a paper studying the impact of the Void Storm on Exoswarm. I can't understand a word. But if I match the waveform Lene found with the data in the paper, it's a Void Worms.
How's it going on your end?
Pretty bad.
What I found were mostly things we already knew. Abnormal void storm cycles and the Institute's equipment acting up for no reason. A void worm. Could it be... they're planning to use the device to trigger a void worm's rampage? If so, then their target could be...
the entire
Research
school.
Institute.
That too.
That's the most likely target. With the Great Sword there, void worms usually steer clear of the Institute. But before Hyvatia lost control, I saw a lot of contaminated exoswarm remains nearby. Looks like the contaminated exoswarm and Hyvatia were just tests and rehearsals before the main event. Whatever their game is, the real goal is to control a void worm to attack the Institute. Void worms spawn under the influence of Threnodian energy. In other words, as long as the Void Storm and the Threnodian exist, they can't really be destroyed. This isn't a problem we can fix with a quick solution. I'll leave that to you. As for me, there's one more thing I have to do.
Where's that?
The Department of Engineering's crafting platform runs a mass production line. The Fraxidus must have more of these devices. If they activate them to lure a void worm toward the Institute, we'll need a backup plan. With the manufacturing manual you just found, I can boost our device's power 2 to 3 times. That way, if a void worm shows up here, we'll have a stronger bait. The Space Trek Collective has defense systems and restraining devices in active void worm zones. If we draw it there, we can keep it from attacking the Institute. Like I said, it's only a backup plan. Once you warn the top brass, they'll have countermeasures ready. Besides, with the permissions overwritten, I'm the only one who can control the device. That ties me directly to Hivacia's malfunction. So yeah, I'd rather not use it. Is that the time? Ugh, trouble's just about to roll in. By now, they've probably noticed I've overwritten the device's permissions. This contact of ours isn't going to just let it slide.
Yeah, right. Alright, hold on guys. Give me a second. I need to stop the stream for a little bit.